Have you ever looked up at the night sky and just felt small? Well, today, we're diving into one of the biggest, most mind-bending questions out there, one that stretches from the tiniest spark of life to the vast emptiness between the stars. Are we truly alone in the universe? Okay, to even start to wrap our heads around this, we have to talk about scale. I mean, insane scale. Every single star you can see with your own eyes is part of our home galaxy, the Milky Way. But that's just our little neighborhood. Out there, beyond our galaxy, there are hundreds of billions, maybe even trillions of other galaxies. It's a number so big, it's almost meaningless. And yeah, it gets even crazier, because inside each one of those galaxies, there are billions, sometimes hundreds of billions of stars. Our own sun, it's just one of about 200 billion stars just in the Milky Way. So if you do the math, the number of planets that could be orbiting all those stars, well, it's just astronomical, literally. Which brings us right to the heart of the puzzle. With all of those chances, all of those worlds, the odds seem like they should be completely in favor of life existing somewhere else. It feels almost inevitable, right? So, where is everybody? Why is it so quiet out there? And look, this isn't just wishful thinking or some sci-fi fantasy. This is based on what we actually know about science, the basic ingredients for life as we understand it. Things like carbon, hydrogen, oxygen. They're not some rare exotic material. They are some of the most common, abundant elements in the entire universe. So let's look at the checklist. We've already found evidence of water all over the place. From Mars to the moons of Jupiter, check. We know that basically every star is a giant energy source. Check. And our telescopes? They're finding thousands and thousands of planets in the habitable zone, that sweet spot where liquid water could exist. Check. All the pieces seem to be there. Okay, so everything we've just talked about points to one logical conclusion. The universe should be absolutely teeming with life. The numbers are on our side, the science is on our side. And yet, there is a stark, unavoidable, and kinda spooky reality that we have to confront. 0. That's the number. For all of our searching, for all of our listening with these incredibly powerful radio telescopes, that's how many confirmed, authenticated signals we have ever picked up from an alien intelligence. Nothing but cosmic static. And this isn't just about a lack of radio messages. This silence is, well, it's total. There are no alien probes zipping through our solar system, no weird artificial structures orbiting distant stars. There's just nothing. No verifiable proof of any kind, anywhere. And this giant cosmic contradiction has a name: the Fermi paradox. It's named after the brilliant physicist Enrico Fermi, who supposedly just blurted it out during a lunch meeting one day. But where is everybody? And that's the paradox in a nutshell: the huge odds that aliens exist versus the complete lack of any evidence that they do. So how do we explain it? How do we solve this incredible puzzle? Well, there are a ton of theories out there. Some are fascinating, and some are, frankly, a little terrifying. So one idea is that maybe they're just so incredibly advanced that we're not even on their radar. We're like ants on the sidewalk to them. You don't stop and try to have a conversation with an ant, right? Then there's the zoo hypothesis, the idea that they know we're here, but they're observing us from a distance, like we're in a cosmic nature preserve with a strict do not disturb sign. Of course, it could just be us. Maybe we're using the wrong tech, listening for radio when they're communicating with something we can't even imagine yet. And then there's the loneliest thought of all. Maybe we really are it, the only ones. But then the theories get a little darker. There's an idea called the Great Filter. It suggests that there's some kind of barrier, some massive challenge that stops civilizations from reaching a spacefaring stage. This filter could be anything: nuclear war, a runaway AI, climate collapse. The really chilling question here is that filter in our past and we somehow squeaked by? Or is it still waiting for us, up ahead in our future? In the end, we just don't know the answer. All we have are these fascinating possibilities and a profound sense of wonder. The silence out there could mean we are completely and tragically alone, or it could mean we're on the verge of the single greatest discovery in human history. Either way, the mystery itself forces us to look in the mirror and think about our own place in this vast, beautiful cosmos. And that leaves me with one final thought, a question not about them, but about us. If that silence was broken tomorrow, if we got that message from the stars, would we be ready for what it said? Would humanity be ready for the answer?